Hey guys, Sniff here, back with some more Doki Doki Literature Club. Sadly, I actually already have recorded this episode, but sadly, sadly, I already have recorded this episode, but it was broken. The video was broken. So, in other words, I got spoiled with a lot. So, I know what's gonna happen in some parts, and you won't get the raw emotions I had when I first played this. I'm pretty sad right now because I was pouring my heart out on what was happening. It was just so much, but then you look at the video, it was broken, so you have to repeat the whole thing again. So this time, I didn't like my decision last time, so I'm gonna change it this time. I was saying in that when I was recording that, I was saying that I want to go back and back. I want to go back because I made the wrong decision, or I think I did. And here I am now, repeating the same episode, which is episode. What episode is this? It is episode 5. So here we are on episode 5. Last time I was, Natsuki was coming over. Yeah. I just recorded that. How did I forget? Okay, let's continue on. This time I'm gonna make it faster because I already know what's happened. So I'm pretty sad. That recording was amazing. I was really having fun. Now this is just kind of bit, you won't get much of an emotion out of me. I guess I already know what's gonna happen, so It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly nauseous about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emotion and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. Yes, last time Sayori left, and I was very sad on that episode. It really freaking hurts my heart. She was crying and everything. It just really hurt my heart. Because, childhood friend, Sayori, it hurts crying, it hurts cute girl crying. It's like damsel in distress every single time. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feeling aside when she might need me? I decided to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often we made it a habit to simply enter each other's house like we were a family. Yeah, very close childhood friend, I understand. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange for her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Nif. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time. I haven't. Wait. It's Sayori. God, I already freaking done this episode. How come You haven't. Let's get her proper voice act. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we had decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? Ah, that is true. But what about you? Aren't you going to help Monica today? Oh, of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Nef. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have to been so worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even think about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over for today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulder. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Nef. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Nif? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. What's that called, depression again, when you have really bad depression? It's like you have, I forgot what it's called. For some reason I know it. Okay. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late at school every day? Because most days, I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. Or could you get out of bed because, you know, you're a better life, have a future? Do you think of the future? Do you have a goal in life? Get a goddamn goal in life. You know, here's a way, pro tip on getting rid of depression. Get a goddamn goal in life. Like, have a dream, have a goal that you want to do, like a bucket list, before you die. That's how you live your life. Don't have this like, oh, I have no reason to live. I'm having this existential crisis, so I'm just gonna go cry. You just have to put a bucket list on it. You just, you know, have goal. Put a goal in life. It's something you want to do. Do it. Just do it. Like Shia LaBeouf would say, just do it. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? You're not worthless, god dang it. If you weren't worthless, my life wouldn't be like this. I wouldn't have met the other people. You wouldn't have met Natsuki, which is a good tsundere. Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy in caring to waste by having them spent on me? That's what it feels like. That's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. Not so much now because I already went through this. I really am so sad because that recording was so beautiful. I was very, you know, me. I didn't felt like I was reading a script. Now I felt like I'm reading a script because I know what's gonna happen. It's just sad. I can't even figure out how to respond. I actually know now because, you know. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why? Sayori? Huh? Why is it you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I'm being betrayed by your close friend. Am I not your best friend? Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make everything a little bit better for you. So I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Nif. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have wasted your efforts caring about me instead of doing important things. You are the important thing. Sayori, you are. Oh, whoa, what? No, I'm not gonna say that. Let's be true here. I like Natsuki. In all honesty, especially after I finish this part. I like Natsuki so much. I wish that recording didn't freaking break. But the past is in the past. I must not dwell too much. I don't want to be cared about. Okay, sure. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. I think this type of depression. I think I've seen this. I mean, I've heard and read about this before. I think I've watched about this as well, like YouTube videos about this. I know this because I watch a lot of psychological stuff about people and how people actions are. Because hey, I like to know people with their movements or actions, why they do it. It's fun to read people. It's much more easier to understand, especially if you're a very shut-in person, just like me. So if you go out and you're like, oh, and you're shut in, and you don't know how people socialize and everything. How could, and you don't, can't socialize. How could you understand them? That's how I understand them. Why am I talking about my life? It's about Sayori right now. That doesn't matter. Sayori is important here. She's the depressed one, not me. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. Oh, but then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club. It feels like a spear going through my heart. You're jealous, I understand that. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. No! You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand what you're feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Nif. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that you could have helped is that if everything could have been like this, it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. You're not selfish, Sayori. You're just being you. You're just being human. Everyone's selfish. Everyone's envious. Everyone's jealous of everyone else. Jealous of everyone's like a bunch of douchebags. That's understandable. We're humans. We're a bunch of failures of evolution. That's understandable. Tears streak down Sayori's face. Please don't cry. Sayori, please don't cry. It hurts me so much when you cry. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. You're not, Sayori. That's all I am. That's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pulled her into the tight embrace. Nif. Sayori. I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Nif. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She's hard sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Nef, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing. Maybe not, maybe yes, I don't know. I just want to comfort her. But all I want is for her to know that I care. Exactly. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll figure out how to save you, how to make you feel better. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Sniff. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm. And it's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice. Then, yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Fall days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should just cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I would really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I would be very good for me. It would be very good for me today. You understand, right? Yes, I understand. Kinda, probably. I know you're jealous because I already freaking. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Okay, let me just drink a bit because... Jeez, I also have some chips here. I remember when I first started Everlasting, I'm like... ASMR? No. I know a lot of people are tingling every time they hear people eat, but I'm sorry. I get hungry. I'm human. A very unprofessional way to do these recordings, but I enjoy it. I'm basically playing this because, I'm recording this because I'm having fun. That's what matters. Is it? So I want to make people, enjoy it, but sadly, I don't think people enjoy these kind of videos. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. It's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to be having a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at the home. Agnosiously. Is it agnosiously? Agnosiously? Am I saying that correctly? I'm gonna Google that so hard because I need to know if I'm saying the right pronunciation. Anxiously waiting for Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me back to let me know that she's outside the front door. Without delay, I opened the front door to let her in. Oh, so cute, kawaii. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such a cute clothes made the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Exactly. Her clothing really... that type... actually, she's wearing a dress like... But I guess it actually gives me a good hit. That type of clothing... It gives me a good hit, man. It gives me a good hit. It's a plus points on me. Jeez, don't make it feel weird. Don't make it feel so awkward already. I'm just gonna go it's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't just So don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyway, I'm coming in. Ah, I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You brought everything I asked you. Oh wait, that's okay. You brought everything I asked you, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients. If I didn't have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than say something snarkily like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little bit different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. Come on. What? You're not even gonna offer me... What? You're not even gonna offer to take these heavy bags from me? Where's your hospitality, Nif? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? Gentleman doesn't exist these days. Haha, gentleman. Well, since I'm gonna be a gentleman, let me take that bag from me, Mercy. I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is a bit heavy, Mercy. This is ridiculously heavy. I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. Hehehe. It's because I'm small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey, that hurts. Your size has something to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes like proving people wrong when, sometimes I like it. I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk all about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak out of your mind like that. Hey, you're just treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little bit nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri, that doesn't mean you could just treat me like... wait. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Yes, you don't have a sexy... sexy... it's, in all honesty, sexy... I can't say, I'm more into kawaii. I am a man of culture, of other cultures of kawaii-ness. Like, you have religion, what's your religion? Thais? Oh, I'm sorry, mine is kawaii. Did you say kawaii patanko? Man, that's what I'm after. Patanko, that's what I'm after. I'm after, like, short girls. Wait, why am I seeing my preferences in the internet? Never mind. Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't see anything. I'm sorry, I should apologize. I appreciate that you're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little bit more considerate too. But also, oh, what the heck? My screen just turned black. If that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are a ton of guys who are into your body type, like yours. Your cute body type. I'm into it. Hey, hey, hey. I'm into it, man. I'm not a lolicon. Firstly, I'm not a lolicon. She's not a lolly. She's not a lolly. She's not a lolly. She's not a lolly. She's a patanko. I'm pretty sure about it. She's not a lolly. Hopefully she's... No one... Stop. Don't... No one... Stop. Everyone stop. Nobody categorize her as a lolly. She's obviously a girl. A short... a patanko. If I'm correct with the definition of patanko, which is like short girls with not much of a breast size. Hey, I mean, who? What the heck, me? Ah, how will you know that? Anyway, just trust me on this one. Gross. Hey, what's that on me? What's that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sour when girls call you gross. I finally found your weakness, Nif. Natsuki smiles deviously. So cute. Oh, I just noticed that she has this small fang. Oh, that's so adorable. Oh my god, that's a plus point for me. Plus points for me. Oh, ding, 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 ding. What's your religion? That always gets me so good. Please, spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not biting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. I finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags were strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki's babysitting all my movements to make sure that I don't mess up her precious baking. Nif, where's all the food coloring? Oh, the batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's all in the bag next to the table. What are you going to use it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray of a different color. That's why even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, that's cute. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Ah, you're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on. You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun? I am having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on the first day, huh? Damn, my reading skills are so horrible still. I recall Natsuki's proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I make Natsuki proud like that too. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. I can make her proud in so many ways. No, I can't. That's a lie. I wish I can. Yeah. Maybe I will use food. Maybe I will use food coloring then. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl of icing. Eh? The icing is still all lump. Are you even trying? Oh, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Hey, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing had already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger into the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly starts to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. Oh, I don't want your gross fingers in the icing. In my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. I push harder, just enough for my fingers reach the icing. I tremblingly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. There's nothing there. I hope they did show. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez. You know what? Take this! Natsuki instead of wipes it off with her finger before shoving her fingers towards my own face. You wish! I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. Is that so? In that case, I shouldn't do this either. Natsuki's finger. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth. Okay, this still gets me every time. Taking off the icing. You know, I wish she would. I remember what I said last time I recorded this. I said, and the part that I had icing on her face, I said I wish I could have licked her face instead. Now I find that really flipped up for me to say that. Oh my glob, what am I doing? And I just did what is the nearest possible thing that I would have probably done. Probably no. Would I have done this in real life? Would I have done this in real life? Do I have the balls to actually do this? Well, technically, if I was this cute girl, close enough, yeah, there's a positive, positive good chance that might have done that. Oh my glob. Jeez, I feel I am a disgrace to humanity. What? Did you seriously just? Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. So cute! Oh my god. Natsuki is so goddamn adorable. Hashtag Natsuki adorable. Hashtag Natsukawaii. Natsukawaii. I'm gonna do that on my Twitter. She's just so cute. Look at that. Nef, you really shouldn't do that that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. What if I do? What if I do like you? So it's fine, isn't it? I like you, so it's fine, ain't it? You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn into this so quickly? Probably because you're holding her arms. I don't know if I'm like above her, and I actually ate her fingers that had icing. I wish I was 70 doing that right about now. I'm so jealous. You sound like a freaking, what's that called again? Like sexual monster. I'm not, honest to God. I'm not that perverted. I'm very decent because I'm a shy bastard. I'm very shy around people. So, like, you don't expect me talking to girls. You'd expect me talking to guys mostly because, goddamn, I'm awkward to girls. Talking to girls is like hell to me. I can't think of anything to say. I'm so awkward. It's like, back in elementary, I was able to talk to girls, but at some point I just lost ability to talk to them. I don't know why. But this is just thing. I don't know what to say. I like you, so it's fine. I think that's what I should have said. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I noticed her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. No wonder! You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki used an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. God dang. Give me a moment. I'm just gonna drink. She sets it on at the top of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. Should I do a face cam? I feel like I shouldn't. Hey, I might just ask it here. Should I do face cam? Anyone? Do you guys prefer me doing face cam? I don't think I should because I look ugly. Well, technically I look different now with this long hair. Just imagine me, like my profile picture, that kind of hair, but uglier. No, uglier face. Am I just being too mean to myself? I see myself not that, I'm too ish. What's this word again? I forgot. Never mind about that. Let's just continue on with the story. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them back in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads. But the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki ties the cupcake trays into the oven. Then, I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the Ice King. Give me a moment, my goddamn lungs. My throat is just itches a bit. With the icing, not Ice King. Is this Adventure Time? Like nothing ever happened. Ah, such an adorable smile. I like it. Ah, that smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Suzuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off all the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They all look even better once we add this icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that would make it look nice and fluffy. This one can make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? I pick one up. I pick one of the nozzles that has much thinner tip than the other ones. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like "Happy Birthday" or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives you an idea, actually. Eh? Well, if it's the literature of it, alright? We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on what the words they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like that and not expect me to think you're not cute. Well, Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Same with me? Kawaii? Oh, me? Kawaii? To be honest, I'm flattered. I'm very happy for you to say that. As a guy, there is a manly type of kawaii, so I'm happy to get a complimentary out of something. In all my lifetime, nobody has complimented me about my appearance. That sounds so depressing to say that. But it's the most truest thing of all time. Oh my glove. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens a nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down to 10 cupcakes already. And she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we would have time for a manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Huh? Already? That's a shame. It's your fault for reading so slowly. You should have thought of that. You should have thought about that. It's like you're always have. It's not like you're always. Wait, what? It's not like you'll always have this chance. This chance, man. As usual, Natsuki's places the blame on me. You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? And you and Sayori each carry some. Then you can probably do it on one trip. Yeah, I can do that. And don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does to listen to me, but at that point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out, I guess. Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take an opportunity to get closer to her, like I wanted? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow. Wait, Natsuki. What you said before, about not always having this chance. It doesn't always have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be. Like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere, do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me intensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah. I went to spend more time with you. Nef, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same as we used, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki... Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up to me. I can't give this honest emotion anymore. I was literally screeching like hell when I first recorded this. But I still feel happy. But I know so much that happiness can't be happening. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the side of my shirt as if holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. Man, I'm so choosing her. What is happening? Here lies a man who would probably in his entire lifetime finally will get a kiss. Or probably finally getting someone to like him. But will it continue? Find out right now. My head starts to feel so dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. I felt it. Felt what? Felt what? For a while now. Natsuki suddenly jumps back. Sayori! Hi, Nef. Sayori. Just now, you weren't... It's okay, Nef. I just stopped to say hi. Well, you should have come a little bit earlier. I'm already on my way out, so... Huh? Really? That's too bad. Yeah, well... I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any of the cupcakes before then. Anyways, later. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was really being mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. It makes me really happy. Then why are you crying? Why are you crying, man? Why are you making me feel so guilty? Why does it hurt? Man, why how come I feel more hurt, man, than having butterflies in my stomach every time I'm with Natsuki? How come I feel more hurt instead of having... I feel so pain for Sayori that you have made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. Please, that's all that matters to me. I feel this way, Nif. I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would have been so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori. Don't say that. It's true, Nif. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. God damn it. Oh, this hurts so much. This feels like when I was playing Everlasting Summer on the ending part with Liza. That's what it felt like. It hurts so much. Oh, why you gotta do this to me, game? Why? Why you gotta put me in such a hard situation? You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monika was right. Monika was right. What? Wait, what? Monika was right. What? What did she say? I really don't trust Monika. She's like this perfect waifu. She's like this perfect girl that it's so hard to trust because they're so perfect. Also, she was fourth wall breaking. She's like, I don't trust her one bit. I don't trust Monika that much. It's like, Monika's not that great of a person. It's like, she's too perfect. The only perfect person I like is Kato Megami. She's the perfect waifu for me. I sound like one of those degenerates. I totally sound like a weeb. I'm not denouncing my culture. I like who I am. I like my country. I love my culture. I'm a cultured man to be saying that, you know, I'm not a weeb. Probably. Nico was right. Right with what? I should just what? What did Monika say? I should just what? She just what? She just stop caring about me? She just forget me? She just what? What did she say? You should just get a boyfriend. That's Tracy here. You shouldn't like me. Monika? Monika was right about what? What did she say? Sayori. What I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So, even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her. I'm scared, Nef. I'm really scared. What are you scared of, Sayori? I'm scared of that. That I might like you more than you like me. Sayori? It's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you so much. I did this to myself, Nef. I like you so much that I want to die. That's how I feel. And that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always look? Remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all your own feelings, I know what you need most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. Here lies a man who will decide the fate of Sayori. So, on my last recording, the one that had an error, the one that was broken, the one that had genuine emotions of me having actual fun, I picked I love you. Let me explain why. Firstly, Sayori is one of those on the edge people, depressed, and after playing Everlasting Summer had this psychological stuff in it, and I can't trust the games now because of that. It's like I can't trust VNs, even if it's like happy or quirky. There's always this twist, and I feel like there's a twist with Sayori. She's been talking about the death and depression. Depression always leads to suicide. Everyone knows that. So I picked "I Love You" on with the errored version of that recording because I don't want anything to happen to her. I sacrificed the chance to be with Natsuki because I wanted to save Sayori, but this time I felt like I regret that so much that I can't sacrifice Natsuki. I want Natsuki that so bad, but also it's the right thing to do. Let's be honest here. I just wish it's like, instead of saying this, it's like saying, much more clearer. But I guess this is much more nicer way to say that I have no interest to her. So this time I'm gonna pick what I wanted to pick, not what an MC would pick. Like, no, actually not that one. An MC wouldn't pick "I Love You," or like a harem king would pick "I Love You." But I'm gonna pick the right thing for me. In my feelings, I'm gonna pick my feelings. The truth. Here lies a man to pick the truth of his emotions. Here we go. Don't know what's gonna happen, so here we go. Sayori, you'll always be my dearest friend. What you need most is for things to be like they've always been. Mononoke. That name almost got me to that movie. What am I talking about? I forget it. Monica told me the truth. I don't trust Monica. I don't know if that's the truth. She told me how much happier you seemed after you joined the club. I know you're struggling with some really difficult feelings right now, but please trust me that I know what's best and what will make you happy in the end. I promise I'll help you get things back to the way they were. I see. Sayori forced a smile through an incredibly plain expression. This is painful. How painful? Very painful. How painful? Sir, how painful are you feeling right now? I'm in pain. What kind of pain, sir? I'm in this... I'm having this guilt. It's just stabbing my heart like a billion times. Damn, this feels so guilty. Is this what it feels like to get stabbed in the chest? Why did you have... Ouch! I'm getting stabbed in the chest as well, Sayori. You're not the only one. I should write a poem about this. Sayori, it's okay. This is my punishment. Remember? For being so selfish. So please. I feel like this is a worse decision even more. I feel like this is even more of a worse decision. Jeez. It feels like the other decision. The "I love you" one. I hugged her. And I was like, it's going well. But she did say it's like bittersweet for her. So I was like feeling maybe that wasn't a great idea. But this feels like even more of a bad idea. I don't really know the right answer, but we'll find out soon enough. Please, don't worry about these stupid feelings. I know you're right. I knew this whole time that there's no happiness down the path. So I came here. Just so I could get the answer I need to hear. And the other thing, you're also right that I just want to get back to the way it was. I realize that now. I really do know me. You really do know me better than anyone, Nif. I'll trust you with anything. Anything at all. So, Sayori's smile finally breaks. All of a sudden, she turns around and drops her to her knees. I can't read this. I can't read this. Oh my. I. Man. I wish I said. I'm regretting so much right now. I'm regretting every bit. I should have just said I love her. This is too painful. But let's be honest. Continue on with the voice acting. Clutching. How do I even make that sound effects? I can't. But you know how it is. Just imagine that sad scream. It hurts. Clutching her hand with both hands, she screams as loud as she can. I'm so shocked that I don't know how to react. Sayori looks over her shoulder and flashes me one more weak smile before turning around and running off. Sayori! I'm left helpless, standing in front of my house. Why am I feeling so horrible about this? There's nothing more than I could have done. The most I can do is support Sayori through her feelings and help her on the paths that's right. But I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feeling as she is. Even though I can't comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were. I'm going to give it everything I've got. Sayori will always be my dearest friend. This hurts so much. I don't know if I made even. It's like I made the bad. If I said I love you, I made a bad decision. If I say I don't, I made the worst decision. Is that it? Is that it? Do I have no? And I'll do whatever it takes to put a smile on her face every day. Okay, I think I had this saved. I think I had enough for today. I'm gonna save it here because this one is the one I picked with I love you one. I'll probably do something about that when I finish the game. So I'm gonna save it here. Tomorrow's the festival. The next episode is the festival. So yeah, you guys should wait for the next episode. Then you could find out what happens next. Am I gonna still feel even more guilty on the next episode? Find out next time on the next episode where the Doki Doki literature club, where a guy feels even more guilty. Even I can't even compare anything. I'm like that guilty right now. I feel so horrible, but I want to be true to my feelings. I'll in all honesty, I'll choose Natsuki. But I feel like a douchebag. I'll choose because I feel like, am I choosing her because of her appearance and personality? But I don't know what's right anymore. Flip it. Let's just go with the story. Wherever this is going, this is just gonna go there anyway, any other way. So see you guys there. Thanks for watching. Nif signing off. Bye bye.